Hi Libra, welcome to your July reading. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Check out your other placements for additional messages. As this is a general reading, messages may or may not apply. Just take what resonates and leave what doesn't for the next person. I can be picking up on someone around you or someone you could be dealing with soon. Might have to swap the roles. If this reading doesn't resonate right away, it may be something that happens down the line. If you like, you can keep this in your back pocket or you can come back at a later time. We're going to take a look and see what messages need to come through for you guys for the month of July. See what you guys could be currently dealing with or what you can expect. Get some insight, wisdom, guidance, and overall see what's going on. I hope you guys are doing well. If you guys are interested, you can check me out on my Instagram at Jayne Tarot. And with that being said, let's get right into this reading. You guys, oh my god, over here in Canada, we're under a heat wave, and we've actually broken some world records. It's crazy. It's hot as fuck. Oh my god, I'm dying. Oh my god, pray for me. I'm just kidding, it's all good, but totally just kind of came out of nowhere. But it is what it is. So, yep, it's summer. Anyways, so July 2021 for Libra, Summer, Rising, Venus. What's going on for my Libras in July? What messages do they need to hear? Any insight, wisdom, guidance? Let's see. Messages for Libra, Summer, Rising, Venus for July 2021. Okay, we have the... I can't speak. We have the Nightingale coming out and the Cosmic Egg. We're going to get one more for Libra, Summer, Rising, Venus for July 2021. Thank you very much. And the Cheetah. Okay. Elephant at the bottom of the deck. And the Stingray. And the Cobra. Okay, so there is kind of the energy of you guys having some sort of decision coming up. Or in July, it's like you're at a crossroad. You have a decision between going left, going right, staying where you are, or taking a risk and stepping into the unknown, right? The Stingray does talk about a decision between the old versus the new. So what you're comfortable with, what you already know, versus the uncomfortable, versus the unknown territory you never stepped foot before. Okay, and the Cobra does talk about needing to just sit, wait, contemplate, take your time. There's no rush when it comes to making a decision and to really connect with your intuition, okay? And then the Elephant talks about breaking through blockages. So if you felt blocked in any aspect of your life, or you felt stuck or delayed, or there's just been some distractions, or maybe you found things hard to do or focus, or even speaking your truth, as the Nightingale talks about. We'll get to that after. It looks like in July you guys are going to be crushing whatever blocks that you've been dealing with or any struggles that you've been going through. It seems to look like you're going to be overcoming them and crushing them, and it's actually leading to something very positive. The Elephant's a very blessed card. It's a blessed energy. There's some sort of blessing coming your way. So even if you're dealing with a situation that could be a bit bittersweet, or kind of, it's not, it ain't no sunshine and rainbows, maybe it's a bit difficult or a bit challenging, or like I said, uncomfortable, there's going to be some sort of blessing awaiting you at the end of this, and that maybe this is all happening to direct you towards something better, or a better path, or something like that. So just to have more trust and having faith in the bigger picture. And sometimes that's hard when we're kind of in the thick of it, or where you're in the middle of the forest and you can't really see the way out. But once you are finally out of the forest, you're like, oh, okay, I get it now. So just really connect with your intuition. I'm getting that, especially as the Elephant, there is a little third eye moment over here. And same with the Cobra, it does mention connecting with your intuition. Your intuition won't fail you. Pay attention to signs, symbols, synchronicities, calm the mind, get in tune with your thoughts, and all will be well, because there is definitely something that's wrapping up, some sort of cycle or some sort of journey that you may have been on for quite some time. It's looking like something here is changing, or there's a transition in towards something new. And obviously when we pull some tarot messages, we'll see if it indicates as to what could be starting or what's going on, giving a little bit more insight. But you guys are really just stepping into your potential. I also feel like you guys are speaking up about how you feel, no longer holding yourselves back or blocking yourself, and really using your voice, standing up for what you believe in, standing up for yourself, standing up for those that you love. We are in Cancer season, right? And Cancerians are known to be very protective. Some of you may have some strong Cancerian placements. They're your fellow cardinal sister. So, just saying, there is a lot just saying, and if you heard that, that's my dog in the background. Just saying there is like a lot of energy revolving around the home life and the family and those that you love and just wanting your loved ones to be okay. There's just like a lot of energy of like protection, especially with spirit coming out in the cosmic egg. It does talk about protection. And like lately, what I've noticed in these readings is like with the animal spirit deck, whole bunch of the spirit cards have been coming out for almost every sign for like, I don't even know how many readings in a row, but spirit, there's only about 7 of these cards throughout the entire deck, and there's like 60 some cards. And the fact that spirit's been coming out almost every time is just like, damn, we really are protected and like guided. And you know, it's so interesting that these cards keep coming out for a lot of signs lately, and you're one of them, so that's awesome. The cosmic egg is just like reaching acceptance of where you're at, who you are, surrendering and having absolute trust with the direction you're going down, trusting yourself, trusting your abilities, and believing in yourself. The Nightingale also talks about like having some sort of artistic skill. Maybe some of you guys are pursuing some sort of dream with the cheetah, right? The cheetah and the Nightingale. It's almost like you guys are chasing some sort of crazy dream or chasing some sort of passion. For those that are singers or artists or something to do with music, especially because the Nightingale does reference music and poetry and like using communication in like an artistic way. So that's for someone out there. Obviously, it's not going to apply for everybody. I know not everybody's a singer, but you know, you don't have to be good to sing. Singing is fun. Open up your throat. And you know what's also interesting? Oh, maybe it's not there anymore. In my fairy deck there it is. In my fairy deck that I was prepping before I started up with this reading, this card kept flipping out. It is called, these names are so hard for me to pronounce. Some of them are just like, and the font does not help. Arval Lauret? I don't know. This one does talk about communication though, and he's pointing to his throat. I said throating, what? And that's why I have some blue crystals out, because I was like, okay, maybe there's something to do with like speaking or communication, so that's why I got some blues out here. And so that's kind of interesting that the Nightingale does talk about some form of communication, whether it's through a song, through music, through writing, creating some sort of artistic expression. Oh, I had these backwards. But yeah, speak up this month. Communicate what's on your mind. Don't hold yourself back. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there or put your work out there, putting your talents out there to be seen by the world. Some of you are all of you are extremely talented and gifted in your own ways, your own abilities. Everybody's different, right? But to really tap into that creative energy, the cheetah is someone who is extremely confident and they don't doubt themselves. They set their eyes on the prize and then they go after it, and nothing can get in the way. And even if there are some setbacks or delays or blocks, where did it go? There it is. Even if there are setbacks, delays, blocks, you'll just crush them. Like, yeah, you might be puzzled for a moment for a couple days. Maybe you'll need to take a little break, think about it, and then you'll come back to it, and then you will crush whatever the block might be, right? So just don't be afraid to take breaks when you need to. I am getting that energy because, you know, the cheetahs in general, right? They run really quickly, but they also need to rest. It's like they have short spurts where they sprint, right, and chase after their prey. But they don't just like run forever. Like, you know, they have like lots of energy, but it almost kind of in short bursts. So really to use that energy to your benefit when you're feeling inspired. Okay. And yeah, something here in your life is either ending or transitioning to a new chapter, a new phase. The Cosmic Egg is the final card in the Animal Spirit deck, kind of similar to the World Energy in Tarot, like wrapping up of old cycles, endings and new beginnings, okay, completion of chapters, completion of a lesson, learning a lesson, maybe even a karmic lesson, you know, things like that. It's really interesting. We have air energy out as well as fire, okay. So let's pull some tarot messages and see what's going on for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Any messages? If I can shuffle, what the hell? Any messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of July 2021? What's going on for my Libras? Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for July 2021. Messages, please, for Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in July. What's going on for Libra, please? Any insight, wisdom, guidance for Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for July 2021. What's going on? What can we expect? Any messages for Libra? Messages for Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for July 2021. What's going on? What can we expect? Any insight, wisdom, guidance? I think let's do one more. Yeah. Okay. Messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for July 2021. We have the Sun reversed, Leo energy. Messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of July 2021. Devil reverse. Okay. Oops. Messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for July 2021. Any messages for Libra? Oh, wow, these cards are flying. We also got the Ten of Swords. Okay, so there definitely is the energy of endings. Whew. Okay, messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for July. Two of Wands. See, and that's the decision I was talking about earlier with the Stingray and the Cobra. Yeah. Bottom of the deck, Five of Pentacles. Holy shit, you guys have walked away from something. Yeah, okay, and the moon coming out. Oops, I didn't mean to bump my phone. The moon coming out as well. So the signs we have out here, we have Leo energy, we have Capricorn. We also have Pisces and some Earth. Definitely a good chunk of Earth. And a little bit of air, a little bit of fire. Okay, so I wanted to call you Leo for some reason. Some of you may be dealing with a Leo. Libra. It looks like you guys made the decision to walk away from something that was really not serving you. If anything, I feel like it was draining you. It was unhealthy. When I look at the Ten of Swords, it's like this butterfly. I'm kind of getting wasp vibes from it. And notice on the butterfly, there's like a skull. It's like deadly. Like something was almost deadly, but like maybe, you know, or like poisonous, you know, like that poison symbol that's on like chemicals. It's like, don't drink, like obviously, right? But it's just like, it's like you were in a situation that was poisonous to your wellness, your health, your spiritual health. Something was just super unhealthy and you reached a breaking point where enough was enough. You couldn't stay there any longer and you had to walk away. Whether this was regarding your work, whether this was regarding a relationship, romantic, platonic, family-wise, it doesn't matter what it is. It looks like some of you had just like reached your limit, your breaking point, and enough was enough. And you had a choice, Two of Wands. Do I stay or do I go? Maybe a situation, situation, relationship, whatever it is that you walked away from that was basically like poison to you. Maybe that's what kept you stuck, right? Maybe that was what kept you in this continuous cycle, a loop, or just staying stuck in the same old repetition, same old shit. And like, if this was a relationship, it's like maybe you stuck around hoping it would get better, but it just never did. Anyways, Sun in the reverse, you may have gotten an illumination or enlightenment about this situation, and, the facts are right in front of you, and, you know, it kind of sucks. The Sun reverse, it's like you're not happy about this, you wish things did not go this way, and it's hard. You can't deny the truth. You can't put back on those rose-colored glasses, putting on the blinders. Like, you can't ignore whatever this is, and it sucks. It's just like a pit in your stomach, and it's like you were left with no other choice. Devil reversed, the positive thing is that you are free from whatever this toxicity was, whatever this poison was, whatever that was unhealthy. Maybe you spoke up about how you were feeling, and who knows, maybe that started up like an argument, or if this is in a relationship, right? You finally gained the courage to speak up about something or communicate your feelings, and maybe someone didn't like that, and well, you're like, you know what, fuck this. Devil reverse, not to laugh or anything, but devil reverse tells me that you've broken away from something, or you've put separation, or you're in the middle of trying to leave some sort of toxicity behind, because it's just so draining. And if anything, it's wearing you down, it's taking away your energy, it's making you just feel weak and depleted, and just it's so bad for even your mental health, right? 10 of Swords, there's just like a lot of mental stress that I feel like it's a relationship. I feel like this is a person. Of course, you can apply it to whatever this might be talking about, but I'm just going to use relationships as an example in this reading because it's just easier for me right now. Some of you maybe found out some sort of truth, right? With that sun reverse, maybe you found out some sort of truth about a person, about the situation, and it stung, okay? Like, it hit hard, maybe really devastated you, or just like, again, really heavy energy that you guys may be going through, whether you're resonating with this now or perhaps down the line, or maybe this is kind of building up. So it's like something comes to an end, you get some sort of truth about someone or a situation, and so you're left with a decision. What do I do now? How do I move forward? I just found something out about this person or this situation or whatever, and now it's like I have no other option. I either keep on putting up with whatever this is and damage myself more, or I walk away from this. So 2 of Wands, you're at a decision, you're at a crossroad, you have a decision to make, and one of your options is to jump off this karmic wheel, this cycle, and that's what brings things to an end. It looks like you guys decided to walk away. Again, 7 of Pentacles, a decision, a choice between, do I continue investing my time and energy into this, or do I just say enough is enough, I'm done investing my energy into this. 7 of Pentacles, to me, it's all about time and how much effort and energy you investments, right? And so it's like that's you, right? 7 of Wands 7 of Pentacles, the 2 of Wands is just like sitting, waiting, contemplating, trying to figure out your next step, figuring out your next move. How do I move forward from this? So the Moon, right? Needing to feel your way through the situation. There might be a lot of illusions or things that maybe don't fully make sense, but it looks like, with the sun reverse and the moon, it's just like, nah, I think you will be getting some sort of answer, some sort of clarity on something, right? It's like before you make any decision, before you decide what you're doing, you're spending a lot of time reflecting on what happened, trying to process what went down, and connecting with yourself and your intuition, okay? Really important to connect with your intuition. And I do think that there is also the energy of like shadow work, or that'll be later on. Connect, and you will need to connect with your intuition, or really listen to what your higher self is trying to say, or what you're feeling pulled to do, what you were being guided to move towards, okay? So just right now, right, I said with the stingray and the cobra, just sit, wait, contemplate, and you'll find the right path, okay? And you'll have a breakthrough. Some of you are just needing to just sit, wait, figure out, okay, get grounded, calm the mind, right? And then baby steps moving forward. Page of Pentacles. Oops. And the 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, so there does feel like there's some sort of loss. But in this loss is also a gain. Although you may not see it right now. And as painful, as hurtful as the situation may feel or be, whatever it is that you went through, I know you may not understand fully, but with time you will. There's some sort of opportunity or something that you're going to be gaining from this once you walk away. You are walking away from something, though. There is the energy of feeling like just at a loss, like you invested all this time and energy just to walk away. Some of you feel like you wasted your time. Like if this was a relationship, maybe you spent many years with this person, spent so much money, so much time, so much this, so much that, just to walk away. And some of you are just like, wow, all for nothing. But it's not. Even though it didn't last, even though something had to come to an end, even though you may hate this person's guts, this was not all for nothing. You gained lots of experience, lots of wisdom, and I know you may have gained some things you didn't want, like some hurt, some pain, some betrayals, like, right, no one wants to gain that, but unfortunately, right, like, what can you do about it? Nothing except move forward and try not to beat yourself up over what you went through, or, you know, just be kind and gentle and have compassion to yourself. I think you really need some extra support, and yeah, it just seems like you guys are leaving something behind. Some of you found out someone stole money from you. That's a message for someone. I don't know, I just feel, I kind of did get, some of you found out that someone stole something from you or stole money from you. Because, you know, sometimes I get that energy with the Page of Pentacles in this deck. She's like putting a coin in her pocket or in her purse or bag. Some of you maybe found out someone stole something from you, or something that meant something to you, or even if it's just like stolen your time and energy, your love. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna just see what else, what's next for Libra, just to kind of wrap this up from, you know, because I don't want to just end it there. Okay, you walked away, so what can you expect? What can Libra expect? Based off the current timelines, right? You got your free will, but just like, what can Libra expect moving forward from this situation in July 2021? Knight of Cups, that's interesting. This card was at the bottom of the deck, like behind these cards. This was also behind the moon. Knight of Cups. What else can Libra expect? And then even in this Knight of Cups, like, he's riding off and he's looking back. So it's like, is this you guys moving forward in your life, in your relationship? Sure, but like in general, just like you're moving forward, but you're sometimes looking back. Or there's, in July, it's like, as you move forward, there's still going to be moments where you look back and reflect, or you're going to have to do some work on yourself because of the situation. Like, that's for some. Of course, this Knight of Cups can talk about like new love or a relationship coming in, but let's just see what else needs to come out. What else can Libra expect after this, after walking away? What can Libra expect? The Page of Cups. Any other messages for Libra? What can Libra expect? 10 of Pentacles. 5 of Cups and 4 of Swords. Okay. Okay, so for some, you might be receiving an apology if this is within a relationship or a person that had hurt you or stole something from you or just overall treated you really poorly, or just things fell out. You might receive an apology, but does it seem genuine? Not really. It's like, hey, before you walk away, before you leave, let me just apologize and see if I can get you back. Let me see if I can reel you back in with my half-ass apology. And you're like looking back like, I don't think so. I'm going to keep moving forward, right? Because there is a lot of sadness and even confusion that you might be feeling from this situation. Like, you just feel puzzled. You feel stuck. You feel just like really devastated and hurt. We have 2 5s out here. 5s are known for big change. But still, it just feels very like at a loss here. And so I think you guys would probably just pull away, probably isolate yourself, or just distance yourself from people. Maybe only have a few select people that you allow into your circle. 4 of Swords for the most part. I think after walking away, you're just going to be resting and regaining your energy, regaining your strength, and just kind of going inward to reflect and to look at things differently and try to see if there's like a lesson or a blessing or something that you might have missed that, you know, you're confused about, you're trying to get answers on, or trying to connect with yourself, or trying to just like, again, process the situation. And then I also think that you guys are going to be focusing a lot on like your work, your finances, your money, your stability, even like things around your home, focusing on renovations or cleaning your home, or just like, something about like moving furniture or getting new furniture. That's just like messages coming through randomly. Yeah, I just, with the Four of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles, I feel like this is just the energy of you guys just kind of staying at home, maybe being with your family or a loved one or something like that, and just kind of having some time to yourself to, you know, because when you're going through it, you're not trying to, when you're going through it, most of us just kind of stay home. So yeah, I just kind of feel that. We have 2 10s out here, so definite. We have 2 10s out here too, so definite endings, new beginnings. But at least your money's looking pretty tight. So there's that. Let's get a fairy message for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding this reading for July 2021. I'm sending you guys my love. Right. There's also, I do want to say with the Cobra, there's a learning opportunity from this. Cobra does talk about some sort of lesson that either you've gained or by you walking away from a person, it's like you're maybe helping them learn something or helping maybe you are teaching them something, or like whatever their journey is, you walking away or you speaking up or your actions are going to help them learn if they so choose, right? They may not, but I mean, that's out of your control. Anyways, fairy messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for July 2021. Any fairy messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for July 2021. Fairy messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for July 2021. Fairy messages for Libra. It's too many, but the deck is ready. Fairy messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for July 2021. What fairy messages do Libra need? Oh, did I? Okay, I didn't. A choice. Indie. Or is it LD? It's LD. I always think it's Indie. It's LD. LD. Some sort of choice, I believe this card talks about. Like having options and need to make up your mind. And LD kind of looks a little sad. He looks a little sad, like, if it focuses. Doesn't his face look a little, like, kind of like, these are my options, but, like, maybe you're not satisfied with your options, or, like, the direction that you have to choose to go down, or something like that. Let me just get the book. This is number 63, adding up to a 9. Oh, and that's actually interesting, because, Gotcha is at the bottom, and this talks about sudden shock, unexpected events, and rude awakenings. So, yeah, okay, so anyways, Indie, LD. Wait, is this an I? Indie, okay, it's Indie, oh my god. There's an LD in this deck. I'm getting them mixed up, okay. Indie. Indecision, oh my god, Libra, this is your card. This is literally Libra energy. Just wait, okay. Oh, not to laugh. Okay, so, Indie. Indecision, wishy-washy, commitment, decision-making. If you don't get him on the wish, you might catch him on the wash. But probably not, because by the time you think you've gotten a commitment from him, he's swung the other way again. Poor Indie. He can't decide between this and that. Or is it that and this? If he just had some more information, if he just had some sort of guarantee about the outcome, if only he could be certain about things. Well, he can't. That's how life is. Indy sits on our shoulders as we wobble around trying to make a decision. And just as we think we've got it, he mutters, but what if? And very likely, we dissolve into confusion again. Decisions make him nervous because they involve commitment. And Indy seems to be frightened by that. What if he makes the wrong decision and ruins his life? Or someone else's life? What if he makes no decision, just hovering forever, and that causes ruin? I feel for Indy, and not only because I'm a Libra, for he is the only one of the fairy challengers who doesn't know what we should be doing. That is, he knows we should be making our decision clearly and cleanly at the appropriate time, and he has some ideas about how we might make it more easier to go about that, but he is not himself as a good decision maker. Sometimes he whispers almost tearfully in my ear, "You're going to drive me mad, if you don't just make up your mind." There are many reasons why we hesitate when decision and action are appropriate. However, most of them boil down to fear. Fear of making a mistake, fear of harming others, fear of losing something of value to us, fear of harming others, fear of responsibility, fear that we simply are not able to make a proper decision. We need to look honestly at our own insecurities, recognizing them for what they are, our insecurities, not reality. Then we need to resolve what we can and set the rest into balance against what will surely happen if we continue to hesitate. Premature decisions and actions often create problems, but lack of decision is a decision also, and one that creates more set of misfortunes. Andi is known as the Libra's bane, but an indecisive Libra truly is Indi's bane. Libra, oh my god, this is your card. That's so funny. Oh my god. And the fact that, it had all those kind of decision energies coming up, I'm like, anyways, sorry guys. He would be so relieved if we just make our decisions and our commitments and stick to them. Then he might learn to do this for himself and be a better position to help others. Caught up in Indi's energy, one Oracle group member who was usually a great decision maker herself responded to the above paragraph. "You lost me here. How would our learning make decisions help Andi make better decisions? Would it really? Then what would he do? How would he better help other beings having problems with this? Or would the other beings that are having problems cause Andi to not learn to make his own decisions? Or are there no people that Andi knows that he can learn from now so that he could be different? Or are we talking about global change here? Or what I was trying to say is that sometimes it's possible to learn from watching others learn. Andi would like to do this. At least he might be better able to teach the process. Or perhaps not. At least, I think that's what I mean. The Unity knows that there are plenty of beings who need help with this. It's decision time. Time to make up your mind. Make a decision, then stick to your commitments. Set yourself a definite time period to complete your decision, right down to the day and hour. Give yourself time to put the decision into practice before it's too late. Once that arbitrary but carefully judged decision time is set, ask for guidance for your highest good. Then weigh, consider, ponder, and gather information. If we do this and we have asked for aid, the answer somehow seems to fall magically into place at the appointed time, then it is just a matter of trusting that answer and carrying it through. We can ask for help with that as well if we wish. It is willingly given. When this is reversed, on the other hand, Andi might be right to hesitate. He may not have enough information to make an informed decision, and neither may you. Hesitate while you question. Find out more. True, we will never have real guarantees from the universe about our decisions and their outcomes, but caution is appropriate here. Learn more. Get agreements in writing. If it doesn't seem right, maybe it isn't right. Consider well before you make promises about this, but once you do make the commitment, stick to it. Wow. Andi. Number 63. Whew, definitely got some decisions, but just get your information, take as long as you need to, think, ponder, question. Oh, I did not mean to do that. So sorry, you guys, right? Take your time, contemplate it, weigh out your options, get all the information, make a pros and cons list. If that's what you gotta do, right? If you have a choice and you're like, well, I can either stay in this relationship, this workplace, this fill in the blank, and it drains me and it's unhealthy, or I can set myself free and live a more peaceful, better life. What's better? Think about it, contemplate it, then once you make up your mind, commit to it. Okay, let's get a couple Tikashi messages and wrap this up. For Libra, summarizing Venus. Any Tikashi messages for Libra, summarizing Venus for their July read? Messages for Libra, summarizing Venus. Okay, we have, okay, all right. We have challenge and communication. Okay. Challenge. Transform all your problems into challenges. Take a deep breath, and the challenge is exciting. Now is the time to look back at all the difficulties you've conquered and feel good about your achievements. A challenge is a wonderful adventure, and your next one may be sooner than you think. And communication. What are you saying or not saying? Are your communications clear? Not all communications are verbal. Now is the time to communicate your thoughts and feelings. Speak your mind clearly so as not to be misunderstood. Be inspired as you communicate on all levels with yourself and other energy beings. Alright, Libra. So that is what I got for you guys for this July reading. If you guys found this helpful or insightful, please let me know in the comments below. If you guys are interested, you can check me out on Instagram at JStoneTarot. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe. You can always turn on the bell so that you're notified when I upload. And with that being said, I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you for watching. I'll talk to you in the next one. Take care.